Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog, and this is already causing my arm to ache, so we are going to set you straight on down. It's Tuesday. I was meant to start this vlog yesterday, story of my life, but I didn't. But I did, what? I've already finished a book. My head hurts so much. I need to take tablets, but I thought I'd start this now. I finished this. This is The Maleficent 7 by Cameron Johnston. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. The characters are so evil. It's great. And they're all really different, and they've all got their own goals and stuff, so that's pretty cool, and they'll do whatever they can to like make their goals happen, basically. I am interviewing Cameron on the 14th of May, which is so cool, on the SFF Oasis. So, but as usual, I'll link the Twitter down below, which has the link to the Discord in the bio. Go and come and join me on this interview. It's my first one, bricking it a little bit, but it's gonna be so good. I've got questions, and you can like leave questions in the Discord for me to ask him, and it's gonna be really cool, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I've also started this, which you can't tell what it is because I've taken the cover off, but this is Brotherhood by Mike Chen, which is in the Star Wars book, and it is part of the Clone Wars? Part of the Attack of the Clones series. I'm reading this for a review, so I need to get a wriggle on. I'm literally like 5 pages in, I've only just started it. And it's going to be quite good. Looking forward to getting this done. My day for this is the 23rd of May, so that's pretty cool. And then something else that I have read or been reading for the past couple of days, because I've got it on my phone and I read it at work and when I sit down, basically, and that is The Coward by what's his face, I'm awful, Stephen Orion, terrible with names, really sorry. And I am 16% through now. I only started it the other day, so that's pretty good. And yeah, that is literally all I wanted to tell you. I just wanted to do super quick update. So I actually started this vlog. I have been off today. I've gone walking. I'm gonna go jump in the shower. It's late. It's like 6. I need to jump in the shower, so I'm gonna go do that. Back to work on late shifts for the next 2 days. Then I've got a day shift on Friday. Going to the cinema on Friday to see the new not Captain Marvel, the new Marvel film with Doctor Strange with my mates. That'd be cool. Grab some food, all that fun stuff. Then I might be going to the cinema again on Saturday. I have a life this week. It never happens. Never ever happens. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave this here because my head's banging and I need to find some tablets to take, and then I'm gonna start cooking some tea because Jack's on his way home, so that'd be cool. But yeah, like I said, just wanted to get this started and give it a good go, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow morning to tell you some more things, but I don't know what the things will be, so we'll see what I say. I've also worked my way through so much food today just because I've been bored. Not good. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday. This is going to be like really quick because I got post, and this is something I won on Twitter, just so cool. And after this I need to get ready for work. It is the Arc of Flames of Mira by Clay Harmon, and this is the arc for it, and it's out July 22, so I have a couple of months to read this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool, and it's signed. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but hi Chelsea, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for playing, and I hope your book review channel takes off. Oh, thank you. Reviews are so important to the reading community. All the best, Clay. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, this is so cool. Oh my goodness. So this says, set in a world of fire and ice, this stunning debut is a tale of magic, redemption from a fresh new voice in a fantasy fiction. Born through life-threatening trials that bind chemical elements to the human body, Ig was forced in the boiling volcanoes under Mira's frozen lands. One of the most powerful known elementals, he serves as an enforcer for Magne Sorelio Adrian, cursed with flesh-binding magic that will kill him at first sight of disobedience. When Cerelio is overthrown, Ig quickly learns he can do far worse than what has been asked of him so far. If he can't escape the flesh binding in time, Ig will have to kill friend and foe alike to stop his master reclaiming the throne or sacrifice himself trying. That sounds so cool. So it's out on the 5th of July in the US and the 7th of July in the UK. So cool. From Rebellion Pub, I think. So looking forward to that. Can't wait to get into this, and I'm so glad that I won this. So excited to get to this. So yeah, that is my update. I mean, I've read more of The Coward. I'm now 25% in, and I'm on chapter 11, and I have 4 days to get my review into the SFF Oasis if I want a chance to be entered into if I want a chance to enter into the competition to get an arc of the sequel. So that is what I'm concentrating on this week. Otherwise I don't really know, but yeah, exciting book mail. And I'm gonna go and get ready for work now, so I'll see you later. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. So it is 11 o'clock and I am ready for work-ish. I just need to put my jacket on and my shoes. But I'm basically about to head out the door, so I thought I'd just do a quick update. So I have got over 50% into The Coward, and it's really good actually. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like 53% of the way in. I don't know what page number it is because I was very kindly sent this edition from the publisher because it's part of the SFF Oasis. They've got like a competition on, whereas if you get a review in and post it on their Share Your Book Content channel, I think it is, by the 9th of May, then you get entered into possibly getting a copy, either an e-copy or a physical copy of the sequel The Warrior. And I was like, well, this is the kick I need to read the book. So I'm reading the book and I'm really enjoying it. I think the fact that these past 2 days I've started at 1 o'clock has really helped. I normally wake up about 7:30 anyways. And this morning I was woke up at 6:30 by Jack realising that he hadn't set an alarm. Luckily he wasn't late today, which was nice. A couple of days ago he was like 3 hours late for work because he forgot to set an alarm. So I understand the panic. However, I could not go back to sleep afterwards, so I just read. And I managed to get through like 20% I think this morning, so that's pretty cool. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. I'm really liking these slower mornings. Tomorrow, not so much. Tomorrow, I think I'm either in at 8 or 10. I'm not sure if it's been decided yet. But tomorrow I'm going to the cinema with my friend, so that'd be really cool. And yeah, there's not really much else to update you on, if I'm honest. I'm just really glad that I'm like using my Kindle. Like I can't remember the last time I sat and I read on my Kindle. Like I honestly think it was before the pandemic, because I got this for Christmas in like 2019, literally just before COVID, and then I remember taking it into my old job and I used to read on my lunch breaks because it was easier to just take my Kindle in. And then obviously COVID, and then I started to buy more physical books through COVID. That was like my, I don't know, my coping mechanism, and I think that's when I kind of started to actually get back into collecting books again. Well, it was actually when I started actually like properly collecting books rather than just buying books. It's when I started actually like full on collecting special editions, because I never really collected special editions otherwise. I got a few signed editions before in the past, but not to this level. But then again, I don't think it was as common before my massive reading slump, where the special editions were this special, you know, with all like the stenciled edges and stuff. But I'm rambling. But yeah, it's nice to use my Kindle again. It's nice to actually use this, and it's actually made me realise that it's so much easier to read this than it is a real book, which is awful because I have loads of real books, but like it's so much easier to lie on my side in bed and just read, and it's just so much lighter. I have almost dropped it on my face about 3 times in the past 2 days, but we don't talk about that as much. And yeah, it's just makes a nice change, and because the book isn't as heavy and I can read in a number, I can read on my side, on my front, sitting up, like, you know, it just makes reading so much easier, especially because I don't have like a chair here to sit in that's massively comfortable. So that's also a big thing. But there is some description of my reading habits, not that you needed to know at all, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, I am going to go to work. Oh, I do have other reading updates actually. I am not far off finishing. Well, I don't think I'm far off finishing. Again, it doesn't tell me how long I've got in this, but I'm part 55 out of 63 of Equal Rights by Terry Pratchett. So that is pretty cool. I am getting there. I'm just trying to, there you go, there's the cover, which is the audiobook that I was very kindly sent by Penguin UK Audio, and I am enjoying it. I think the narration for this is fantastic. Like, they don't have a full cast, but they have a cast, if that makes sense, and the narrators are so good. Their like characterization is fantastic. It's such a good book, to be fair, and I really like the story. Like, the story is about this young girl called Escarina who is like 9 in this book, and when she's born, this wizard passes on his power because he thinks it's the eighth son of an 8th son. But he never checked the gender of the baby before he passed on his magic and his staff, and it was a girl, and girl wizards are not a thing, and girl wizards are against the law, and blah blah blah, and there's all that kind of like misogynistic stuff in it. But it's so good to read about like a young girl who is so headstrong about what she wants, and she'll do anything to do it, and I'm really enjoying it, and I do definitely think it's going to be a 4 stars, narration included. Like, I'm not sure if it would score that highly if I just read it, but the narration is definitely pushing it up for me on this one, which is amazing. And then once I finish that, then I will crack straight on to Small Gods, which is the other one that I was gifted, or sent for review, or whatever the terminology is. But when that doesn't work in my car, I have also been listening to The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I don't know how far into that I am. I'm trying to get it to load on my phone, but I've been really enjoying that as well. The narration for that isn't as fantastic as it is for the Terry Pratchett books, which is a shame, but I have like 3 hours and 45 minutes. I'm on chapter 20 of 29. Okay, yeah, I am quite close to the end. It's really good. Like, I'm not sure yet if I completely understand the whole like fandom love for this book just yet. I'm not saying it's a bad book. It's not a bad book. It's a very good book, but I know that people are very like attached to this series, but at the same time I think it's because it's a long series that's been going on for ages, and it's still being written, and I believe the latest book is the Mime Order. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good. Currently it's still sitting at like a 3 star for me, but I think it's either a really high 3 star or just crossed over to a 4 star, because honestly the characters in this are fantastic. They are really good, and the world is pretty cool. Well, it's not somewhere that I would want to live, but the characters are cool. The world building is really interesting. I love the idea of the voyants in it. So they kind of get rounded up and put in this kind of like prison of sorts, I guess, and they become slaves, and it's a really interesting idea, and not one that I've read before, but I really enjoyed Samantha Shannon's writing in The Priory of the Orange Tree, and this also does not disappoint, so that's quite cool. And I'm pretty sure by the end of it, it would have gone up to 4 stars, but it's the first book in a very long series. There's a lot of world building, there's a lot of stuff we don't know, there's a lot of stuff we're trying to figure out, so I'm looking forward to carrying on with this series. I'm not sure if I'll carry on with it audibly, or if I'll start buying them physically, but we'll just have to see. I might just carry on with them audibly, to be honest, because it's nice and easy, and then I've got them in my collection for life, basically, same as if I had the books, but means that when the books come out, instead of doing a massive reread, I could just listen to them again. It's a lot easier to listen to them than it might be to find the time to read books again. I do really struggle at the minute to find time to reread my favourites, so that's a bit of a shame, but I've been babbling way too long. I need to go to work, so I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, at some point. Not too sure if it'll be before work, after work, even if it'll even happen. If not, I'll see you on Saturday, and hopefully I'll have pretty much finished this. We'll see how today goes, so I'll see you later. Hello everyone, and happy Saturday. So I didn't end up talking to you yesterday at all, but this is like a really quick update, and then I'll be back in a bit. But I just wanted to say I'm on chapter 30 of The Coward, so I am at 75% of the way through, and I have 10 more chapters. It's getting real. This is so... It's not fast paced, but this last, like, I don't even know how long, like maybe 15%. It's really hard to do without page numbers, but at least 15% so far has just been non-stop tension and high action and fear and impossible scenarios. So let's read these final 10 chapters, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you how I feel, because I'm feeling a lot of things at the minute. And I'm back, just like that. So I have officially finished The Coward that I was reading on my Kindle. Thank you to the SFF book Oasis and Angry Robot Books. They did they're doing a collaboration to try and increase the hype, because the sequel for The Warrior comes out in August, I think. So I have officially finished The Coward by Stephen Ryan, and I rated it 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. I'm very twitchy, if you couldn't tell. That's why I'm wriggling around. Really enjoyed it. Really good book. The beginning, like, I don't even know, like 50% maybe, was very slow for me. But obviously it's the first book in a duology. There was a lot of world building, a lot of build up. There's context dropped throughout the book, so you get more knowledge as you go on, which is fantastic. I actually wrote like a full-on review for me. Like, it's not massive, but I actually wrote a proper review on my Goodreads, so if you want to read exactly what I wrote, it's always linked down below. So shameless self promo, go and check that out if you wanted to. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Our main character, Kel, is like this famous warrior, and he killed this bad entity 10 years ago, and suddenly things seem to be falling like in a similar way, and the king of his kingdom believes that it could possibly be something also, you know, evil in the works, so gives Kel the task to travel back to the frozen north and to see what's up and see if there's anything bad. And along the way he picks up a group of misfit people, which is fantastic. So you've got like a young kid who's got to be like 17, you've got a bard, you've got an Afara, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but basically, like, I kind of imagine them built as kind of Avatar-esque, because it mentions that they're like bluey grey skinned and they're quite tall and they have like these piercing eyes and stuff. Then we've also got the King of the Summer Isles, and we have finally got a hero in her own right, Bronwyn, who is like this hulking woman, and she's so badass, like, she's awesome. And together they travel to the frozen north and they battle a huge array of like monstrous characters. And do you know what, I think once I got to, I think it was 65%, it really picked up and it was so good. So good. 4 stars. Loved it. Cannot wait to read the sequel. I have entered the SFF Oasis are doing like a, what's it called? Like a competition with Angry Robot Books to win the chance, like to have the chance to win a copy of the ARC. And I'm not sure if it's ebook or physical, like I can't remember. But that's what I was reading that for. I'm really glad I finished it 2 days before the deadline. Well, the deadline's Monday, but I finished it before the deadline, which is fantastic, and I really enjoyed it, so that's good. So I'll definitely need to buy a physical copy of the first one and then buy the second one, whether I get a ARC or not. And yeah, I do recommend it. It's a really, really good book. I'm interested to see where the sequel goes, because the ending, Kel doesn't really know what's coming to him at the ending. Like, it's kind of something that's discussed between other characters. And then the copy that I got sent is, that made no sense, the copy that I got sent has the first chapter attached to it, which I haven't read, but it, from like the first couple of lines, it seems as though Kel followed that path that was already laid out for him. So I'm very interested to see like how that happened, why that happened, and how he feels about that, and what other things he's going to deal with. So that'd be pretty cool. And then the other thing is I've got book mail. Of course I've got book mail. So this is a pre-order, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep this pre-order or if I'm going to return it, because this is also coming in one of my subscription boxes. Oh, but it feels really nice, it's matte. So this is Holly Black's newest book, Book of Night. I can't remember. No, I didn't get a signed edition, but it's got like these lovely stenciled sprayed edges, which are really nice, with the like little moon and stars. Oh, and they're like different colours at the top and the bottom. That's pretty cool. So this is, like I said, her new adult book. And it says, Charlie Hall has never found a lock she couldn't pick, a book she couldn't steal, or a bad decision she wouldn't make. She spent half her life working for gloamists, magicians who manipulate shadows to peer into locked rooms, strangle people in their beds, or worse. Gloamists guard their secrets greedily, creating an underground economy of grimoires. And to rob their fellow magicians, they need Charlie. Now she's trying to distance herself from past mistakes, but bartending at a local dive, she's still entirely too close to the corrupt underbelly of the Berkshires. Not to mention that her sister Posy is desperate for magic, and that Charlie's shadowless and possibly soulless boyfriend Vince has been hiding things from her. When a terrible figure from her past returns, Charlie descends into a maelstrom of murder and lies. Determined to survive, she's up against a cast of doppelgangers, mercurial billionaires, gloamists, and the people she loves best in the world, all trying to steal a secret that will give them a vast and terrible power. Number 1 New York Times bestselling author Holly Black makes her stunning adult debut with Book of Night, a modern dark fantasy of betrayals, cabals, and a dissolute thief of shadows in the vein of Neil Gaiman and Erin Morgenstern. So that sounds quite good. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this edition because I have one coming from somewhere else. I can't really remember where it's coming from. Is that Illumicrate? No, it must be the... Oh, I don't know. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to have to find it, otherwise it's just going to bug me. But yeah, so there you go. Book mail and a book review, which I never write book reviews, to be fair. I don't really enjoy it. Well, maybe I should write more book reviews, because at least with a book review it's like coursework. Like, I actually have time to refine my thoughts, whereas otherwise, no, I don't. Otherwise I just don't. Yeah, Illumicrate is doing Book of Night by Holly Black. Please tell me Fairy Loot isn't also doing it for their adult one, because I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't want to keep getting... I think I might be... Are we getting another double? I really hope we're not. What are you? May. Yeah, that's gonna... That's good. That's... Yeah, I think that's going to be Book of Night as well, because it's Into the Shadows. Not sure about that. This is my only downside to having these two subscriptions, is that they're very similar. Well, they're not though. They're not, but they obviously want to have like popular books as well featured in their stuff, so that they can rack up like interest and sales and stuff, because they have the best special editions. So in that case, we'll see. I'm pretty sure you can return these books up to 30 days. Yeah, within 30 days. So maybe I will just wait. Oh no. No. That wouldn't be within 30 days. I don't think, by the time... I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll see what I decide to do. But yeah, very happy with that. It's a lot smaller than I thought. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not even 300 bloody pages. Wow. Or it's just 300 pages. Interesting. Oh, but there is exclusive content in the back because it's a Waterstones edition. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up keeping all of them and then selling. I need to do a massive unhaul of books, I think, when we move. Because I have a lot of doubles and I need to get rid of them. Like, even just plain, like, I've got the whole of the Jade City trilogy from Illumicrate and they're stunning. But I have a paperback copy of Jade City as well, which I do not need because I have the other ones. And that sort of thing. So I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go make myself a jacket potato. With cheese and butter, I think. Sounds good. And yeah, it's 1:20. I'm going to the cinema again. I went to see Doctor Strange last night. That was good. It wasn't as fantastic as I thought. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It is weird. I do agree with Zach Argyle, who I saw on Twitter, said it's weird. And it is weird. And it's not... I don't know, like it just kind of made me miss like the classic superhero films, and maybe I'm wrong, but I really enjoy like old, like the first Thor and the first like Captain America, where yeah, you're fighting beings and stuff, but it's not all about the comedy, and there is good one-liners and stuff, but it's not wackadoodle, and the multiverse definitely felt wackadoodle. But at the same time, it's meant to be, because it's different worlds, and I don't know, I'm still mulling over how I feel. I definitely need to watch it again. I won't go to the cinema to watch it again. I definitely need to watch it again, I think. And tonight, I think I'm going to see The Lost City, which is a chick flick, which I'm quite looking forward to. Just nice and chill. But yeah, shut up. Let's go make some lunch. And what do I want to read next? That's the next thing. I know that next week I've kind of broken my time down, that next week I want to concentrate on reading Brotherhood, because I've got to review that 2 weeks after. 2 weeks on Monday, actually. So that gives me plenty of time to do that, and then I just need to read. Just enjoy myself. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow to wrap this all up, because I'm off this weekend, so I actually can wrap this up tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you later. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. So I am here, like always, to wrap up this vlog. So it is Sunday. I've been out today. I have got a list of to-dos to get done. One of which is to film something very exciting, which will be going up on Thursday. So make sure you're here on Thursday. I don't upload on a Thursday normally. I only upload on a Wednesday and a Sunday, but I have something fun going up on Thursday. And it's pretty exciting, and I'm excited, and there are other people involved, and they're excited. So yeah, come back on Thursday. And that will go up. But let's talk about books that I've read this week. So I actually realised as I was editing that, one, I have promoted the SFF Oasis many times. I've also promoted the Coward Read Along, which obviously finishes tomorrow, many times. So I'm sorry that I've mentioned it so many times. I'm really excited, apparently, you know, that just seems to be the way, I think. So let me have a look. I also realised that I haven't spoken to you about finishing Equal Rights, which I did manage to do. So hang on, let me just pull up my handy Corpile sheet. Yeah, so this week I actually managed to finish 3 books. Like, what the heck? So I finished the Maleficent 7, which was 4 stars, loved it. Cannot wait to interview Cameron next weekend. So that won't be broadcasted here. You won't see it unless you're part of the SFF Oasis, which I always bang on about. And then it will be uploaded to my channel, but in a private link. So again, you have to be part of that channel to actually watch the interview. So there's that. I also finished Equal Rights, which I gave 4 stars in the end. Really enjoyed it, and the narration really made it the 4 stars. So that was also pretty cool. And I finished The Coward, which again was 4 stars. Everything was 4 stars this week. Really enjoyed everything I read. So happy that I managed to finish. Like, when I do these wrap-ups, I completely forget like how much I actually read. And sometimes I read a lot, and sometimes I don't read at all. But I've actually read quite a lot this week. Catching up on other books then, what else have I been reading? So I actually have read more of Darkness and Light. I read it today, actually. I went and took my car to be cleaned, and they said it was going to be 2 hours, so I wandered around Waterstones, didn't buy anything, proud of me. Wandered around a couple of charity shops, didn't buy anything, proud of me. And then I went to Starbucks and spent an extortionate amount of money on that forget-me-not Frappuccino thing, which they didn't have the cup for, which sucks, but I'd already kind of committed, so I was like, I'll try it anyways. And it was really nice, and I sat outside, which was a little bit cold today because it was only like 15-16 degrees, in my coat when it was nice and grey outside, drinking my ice cold drink and reading Of Darkness and Light on my phone, because, you know, that's what you do. I'm now 32% of the way in. Don't know what page that is. I would have to look at it properly, but I'm getting there slowly, and I know way too slowly. I've also got the arc of The Exile that I need to read, which is why I need to start prioritising it so I can actually keep up with Ryan, because he seems to be like publishing books faster than, well, it's not hard to publish faster than I can read, really, come on, let's be honest. But I didn't want to listen to the audiobook of this because I've been trying to read it physically. So there's that. But we might end up buying the audiobook just to have every format possible, because that is how you support people. And I've also started, hang on, I'm gonna grab them. also got these two. So this is Brotherhood, which I haven't been concentrating on a lot. I think I'm literally on page 8. Just wanted to give it a taste this week. We'll be concentrating on this a lot this week. My timer is going off for my chicken nuggets. And then I've also started this, wow, that was bright, this lovely edition, which is Only a Monster, and I am only 37 pages in, and I'm buddy reading this with Kate, and we were meant to finish it this week, and obviously I haven't, so maybe I'll pick this up this afternoon and crack on with it. Not too sure, we'll just see where we get to. And I have like less than an hour left of bone season, so that's pretty cool. I also get, what else do I get? I get something tomorrow, don't I? Tomorrow's the 9th. Yes, I do. So tomorrow my library should be giving me my copy of Project Hail Mary on audio. So once I finished bone season, and I've started Small Gods, which is the other Terry Pratchett book that I was very kindly sent to review. Once I also finish that, I will then move on to listening to Project Hail Mary, which has been on my list to read for ages. And this month I also plan to finally finish House of Sky and Breath, because I've got the audiobook coming hopefully on the 18th. So that'd be pretty good, because I listened to the audiobook for the first one and enjoyed it. I haven't been picking up physical books a lot, not chunky ones anyways, a lot, so that seemed like the perfect opportunity. So there you go, there are all of the books I'm currently, well, it's not all of the books I'm currently reading, let's be honest, but there are the books that I am currently reading, and the ones I finished. So if you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a like, really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of some form of self-care that you've done this week. Mine was sitting outside in the cold with a Starbucks reading my book. And it was quite nice actually. So yeah, let me know. And if you don't want to leave me a comment, just want to leave me an emoji, leave me any self-care emoji. I'm pretty sure there's like a girl at the spa or a boy at the spa, people at spas. I don't know what else there is, but yeah, self-care emojis, have at it. The bath, all that fun stuff. And if you want to see more of me and see what my fun announcement is on Thursday, I will plug that again. On Thursday I am going to be uploading a video. It is different, it is an announcement. I'm very excited about it. Make sure you come back here. It will go up at 6 o'clock probably. That seems to be the time that I usually upload, so it'll go up at 6. And yeah, make sure you come back here. If you want to get notified of that, make sure you are subscribed by clicking the button down below and ringing the notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I usually upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, but next week there will be a Thursday video as well, so make sure you stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I will see you in the next one, and I'm off to go and eat my chicken nuggets. Bye!